Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Sun Devils will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. Buying some time as he moves left. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And the Red Raiders will have it first and 10. After run, now throw. Makes the catch. It's awesome. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from Pater.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Give to the running back. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finding an escape route.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick. find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Jones to throw. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got a man, it's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. The field goal is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal. Into the deficit, and they're still down by 21. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Back to pass, it's Hammond. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for... seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got out of trouble and throws. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Going for the big play. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Jones wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going with the ground game left. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And the Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Second down, he'll throw it, using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Off play action on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. So he gets his own fumble back, but not enough for the first down, so they'll have to give up the ball. Yep. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Red Raiders are on the move. Trying to run, it's Fields. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to scramble. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a... Costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense needed something to happen to create momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Buying some time. Headed to the end zone. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but...
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
22, Arizona State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hands it off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. catch and run before he stops. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Arizona State.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the... but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Corners are going to bail. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than... Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And the misconnection on the 1st attempt, see if he gets a little looser.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Hit as he throws. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Jones to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Bringing it back. The 40. At the 30. Inside. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Breaks the tackle. Oh, still making moves. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Sun Devils are flying down the field.
And that's near enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll operate out of split backs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapted. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep it in that quarterback.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Pulls it in. It's Jones.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Give to Brown. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? 4th quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the defense knows it's coming. And they do a nice job in the back end, making sure that falls incomplete.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Flushed out of the pocket. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by this defense.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. And the Red Raiders buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He tries to take the top off. Snags it down the right side. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead.
Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
got it behind the line. It's Jones.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splat.